In this video I want to introduce you Operation Greif, German Special Forces in the Battle of Bulge. In the second part of the video I want to introduce you the operation itself. So on the 14th of December, Panzerbrigade 150 was assembled, and on the afternoon of the 16th it moved out, advancing behind 3 attacking panzer divisions. However, when the 1st SS Panzer Division failed to reach the starting point within 2 days, Skorzeny realized that Operation Greif's initial aims were doomed. As a consequence, on the 17th of December, Skorzeny attended a staff conference at the 6th Panzer Army's headquarters and suggested that his brigade be used as a normal army unit. This was agreed, and he was ordered to report to the 1st SS Panzer Division's headquarters. On 21st of December 1944, this brigade under Skorzeny's command tried to take Malmedy. Several assaults of the Skorzeny brigade were eventually successfully repelled by the US defenders. This would constitute the only noticeable attempt from the Germans to take Malmedy during the battle. Skorzeny described the activities of the Einheit Stielau in an interview with the US Army in August 1945 following his surrender. According to him, 4 units of reconnaissance commandos and 2 units of demolition commandos were sent out during the first few days of the attack, and 3 units went with the 1st SS Panzer Division, 12th SS Panzer Division and 12th Volksgrenadier Division, with another 3 units accompanying Panzerbrigade 150's 3 groups. Skorzeny reported that 1 commando team entered Malmedy on 16th of December, and another team managed to persuade a US Army unit to withdraw the same day. Another team switched around road signs and sent an entire US regiment to the wrong direction. As a result, US troops began asking other soldiers questions that they felt only Americans would know the answer to in order to flush out the German infiltrators, which included naming certain state capitals, sports and trivia questions related to the US. This practice resulted in US Brigadier General Blues Clark being held at gunpoint for some time after he incorrectly said that Chicago Cubs were in the American League, and the captain spending a week in detention after he was caught wearing German boots. General Omar Bradley was repeatedly stopped in his staff car by checkpoint guards who seemed to enjoy asking him such questions. The Skorzeny commando paranoia also contributed to tragic instances by mistaken identity which were very common. All over the Ardennes, US soldiers attempted to persuade suspicious US security guards that they were genuine GIs. On 20th December, 2 US soldiers were killed by a nervous military policeman. In all, 44 German soldiers wearing US uniforms were sent through US lines, and all but 8 returned, with the last man being sent through the lines on 19th December. After this, the element of surprise had been lost, and they reverted to wearing German uniforms. So great was the confusion caused by Operation Greif that the US Army saw spies and saboteurs everywhere. Perhaps the largest panic was created when a German commando team was captured on 17th of December. They were captured when they failed to give the correct password. One of them gave credence to a rumor that Skorzeny intended to capture General Dwight Eisenhower and his staff. They were given a military trial on 21st of December and were sentenced to death and executed by a firing squad on 23rd of December. After World War II, Skorzeny was tried as a war criminal at the Dachau trials in 1947 for allegedly violating the laws of war during the Battle of the Bulge. He and 9 officers of Panzerbrigade 150 were charged with improperly using US uniforms by entering into combat disguised therewith and treacherously firing upon and killing members of the armed forces of the United States. They were also charged with participation in wrongfully obtaining US uniforms and Red Cross parcels consigned to US prisoners of war from a prisoner of war camp. Acquitting all defendants, the military tribunal drew a distinction between using enemy uniforms during combat and for other purposes, including deception. It could not be shown that Skorzeny had actually given any orders to fight in US uniforms. Skorzeny said that he was told by German legal experts that as long as he did not order his men to fight in combat while wearing US uniforms, such a tactic was legitimate ruse of war. A surprise defense witness was E.O. Thomas, a former Allied SOE agent who testified that he and his operatives wore German uniforms behind enemy lines. Thank you for your attention. See you in the next video.